Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Forget the top tier list, top 5, top 10, top 50, top 20, where our host brings you all his personal top favorites from every form of pop culture in top of the Shenanigan charts. And here's the lad that will bring you all those top shenanigans, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977. Episode number 2054. And not only that, this will be the 19th edition of Top of Shenanigan Charts. Now, you may be thinking, Top of the Shenanigan Charts, what is it? Well, it's sort of like my top 10, top 15, top 20 personal preferences from pop culture, whether it be video games, sports, wrestling, music, movies, TV shows, and whatnot. And it also gives you guys an opportunity to get to know me from that point of view. So, from a pop culture point of view. Now, the last time I did this on Valentine's Day, because most people go on social media, complain about Valentine's Day, how they hate it, how, it's not fair to them, and everybody's in love, and them being single. I took a different route, because I did think like these good folks, but I decided to take a different route and say, you know what, I'm going to celebrate my favorite ladies in pop culture, favorite female celebrities. I know in the back of my brain, I would wish they'd be my Valentines, but I know I have no shot. So I figured I'll just celebrate them, and I put out a top 10 personal favorite lists of favorite TV movie actresses, female wrestlers, and female singers, and went from there. So, and I did it all on Valentine's Day, but Valentine's Day is out of the way. It is 12 days ago. Well, now we are halfway through February, halfway through the week, because it's 2 days left of February after today. Because February is the shortest month ever, because this Saturday is March, and I'll be on my vacation. Can't wait. I'm on vacation from work, so during my vacation from work, I'm going to be working on a few things, probably run a couple of errands, like I have to get my taxes done. I got to turn everything in to get my taxes done and get a haircut, even though the hair looks decent right now, but it does need a cut because the weather will be starting to get warmer pretty soon. I know a lot of people are predicting the cold won't go away until like March or April, May, or crap like that. But, not taking any chances, man. Plus my hair's getting long in the back here, and I want to make sure I want to at least look more decent when I get back to work. So very, very happy about, there's been a lot of changes been happening at work to the point where I'm saying, you know what, I'm going to need to relax my brain. I figured this coming March, the first full week of March, I have the ability to do that. So praise the Lord about that. And so, like I said, I'm going to be working on a couple of things, probably working on the bureau and all that good stuff in my room. It's a pleasant problem to have. When I say pleasant problem, it's like I look around my room, I figure, it's well organized, but I can do better. It's a pleasant problem to have because I'm always, if I think, okay, I can move this, and make room for this, and bada bing, bada boom. We're this guy in the room. How you doing? All this good stuff. Who knows for sure. So, what is my top 10, personal preferences today? Now, as you know, I'll be doing a lot more of these because, like I said, we have a monumental year, 2025. Now, 1985 was the year, so I got, because since it's 40 years ago, 1985 was the debut of the Nintendo Entertainment System console that is 8-bit. Not only that, though, the game that came with it and most of the Nintendo sets was Super Mario Brothers. But that'll be for a future because I have two lists that has to do with Nintendo and Super Mario Brothers. I will get that to you at the end of this episode. As far as what I'm going to advertise. So hang tight there, folks. So Now, you know what's funny? When I was a kid, I used to watch a lot of TV. So much so that my grandmother on my stepmother's side of the family used to call me a couch potato. And you're such a couch potato. Always joking. Very nice. My grandmother's always sweet. So, I figured, since I watch a lot of TV, I know a lot of TV theme songs. True. Very true. Now, this was the most difficult list I ever did. Now, I didn't go on any website, like, what's the most top. This is my personal preferences. Don't forget, alright? So, anyways, this was a very difficult list to do. You know, a very, very difficult list. Because there are a lot of great TV theme songs out there. Because what these TV theme songs mean to me, you know, there's some like you want to, you know, like sing out loud. Like if you're in a good mood, you want to sing a TV theme song that, or your favorite TV show that you like. You know, some are iconic. Some TV theme songs are iconic, and believe me, finding my personal top 10 favorite TV theme songs is not the easiest in the world, folks. You'll probably be shocked at the list that I have, and you're probably going to say, where's this, where's that? You got to remember, this is my personal preference, all right? But I do have some honorable mentions. So I'm going to go over those right now. And I'll tell you what, because these songs, these honorable mentions, remember, these are TV theme songs. Songs that some TV theme songs don't, TV themes don't have lyrics or vocals and lyrics. Some of these, but the TV theme songs I'm going to mention does. All right. This was a very difficult, like I said, very difficult list to come up with a top 10. And I do one more, you know. Okay. Let me just give me a few seconds here, folks. All right, there. I just made a few adjustments. It's like at the last minute you're like, okay, I've got this show, I forgot about that show, and everything else. And this was a very difficult list to do. A very difficult list. So I figured, well, I could do a top 20. I don't want to take everybody else's time. I don't want to waste anybody else's time. So I want to just at least give them my top 10 at least. So, but first I want to give you some honorable mentions. Different Strokes. Now, originally, come to find out that Alan Thicke vocalized the words to Different Strokes. If you hear the song, if you listen to the song, hear the voices. One of those voices is Alan Thicke. Before he hit it big in acting, and speaking of Alan Thicke, got another, So give me a second here. Once again. Okay. So Alan Thicke, and the song's pretty catchy too. Now the world don't move to the beat of just one dump. And it really got popular to the point where Dave Chappelle even sang the song with John Mayer on the guitar. Well, I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, Different Strokes was one of the honorable mentions. Good Times was another. Because it sounds so gospel-like, but at the same time, they talk about, going through a lot in the ghetto or something like that in Chicago. And, going through stuff, but you still stayed strong and, having good times. And, if listen to the lyrics in that song, but it's pretty catchy too at the same time. The Jeffersons, speaking of good times, Sinead Dubois was the one that sang the lead to the Jeffersons theme song, and it's pretty catchy. That's, please don't burn in the kitchen, please don't burn on the grill. Took a whole trying just get up that hill. Now we're in the big leagues. and that's a turn that man. I was like, okay, and you know, you want to dance to it, you know. You want to dance to it and just in the car go, I will move it on up to the east side, you know. So that's another one. Yeah, Jefferson's, well, but Sherman Hemsley is funny. That's all I'm going to say. You know, Sherman Hemsley was funny. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Everybody knows the lyrics to this song, you know. When somebody goes, now this is a story all about how, and everybody just goes off on that song. You know, it got to the point where everybody in the Graham Norton show who sang it knows it. Everybody in the world, the whole world knows that song. So, yeah, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and that's another one. Living Single. Another Will Smith sang the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Queen Latifah rapped this version of Living Single. And I have to admit, you know, I think it took Living Single to make me realize that Kim Fields was pretty hot. I'm telling you. That's, you know, it took that show. Because on Facts of Life, that's another one on my list as an honorable mention. With Alan Thicke's ex-wife, Gloria Loring, sang that song, Facts of Life. You know, I think Tootie was, you know, it was a funny. I thought she was funny and goofy and likes to have fun and you know, always has a good time. But when Kim Fields morphed into this hottie on Living Single, I said, "That's it. I'm in love. That's it." I love Kim Fields and Living Single. That I'm like, hello, Regine. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, and another honorable mention is Bosom Buddies. That's right, starred the late great Peter Scolari and the great acting legend of all time, friggin' Tom Hanks. You know, My Life by Billy Joel. Love the song, and I can't believe that, you know, it was the theme song for Bosom Buddies. All right, another honorable mention on Growing Pains. Speaking of Alan Thicke, Growing Pains. I like the a cappella version. I don't know what season they have, the 6th or 7th season of Growing Pains. I love the a cappella version of Growing Pains. I thought it was well done. I know the original B.J. Thomas and Jennifer Warnes did the original Growing Pains, but the a cappella version is what I like the most about it. Party of Five by Closer to Free by the Bodines. Even though the concept of that show was pretty dark, I mean, having, you know, your parents dying in an accident and the siblings, their kids had to take over the restaurant that they ran. So that was probably just to make ends meet. You know, I can't picture, I can't picture that. You know, I know the other Party of Five that they try to do is when parents were deported and everybody has to stay and everybody has to stay, take care of a baby and run the restaurant, which it is sad. It's either way, both concepts were pretty sad, but Party of Five's Bodines Closer to Free is a very catchy song, though. And then obviously the most iconic TV theme song is an honorable mention, Friends. I'll Be There For You by the Rembrandts. God rest the soul of Matthew Perry, who to me is the funniest cast member on that show. And Matt LeBlanc is second. Both Matts were the funniest cast members on that show. I thought they made that show even more hilarious. Lisa Kudrow is pretty funny, but I said Matt LeBlanc, Matthew Perry, God rest Matthew Perry's soul. They were the funniest friends of all. If I had a favorite friend, I would say two of them, Chandler and Joey. You know, how you doing? So, yeah, we all miss Matthew Perry, man. I do. So, let's go to the top 10 personal favorite TV themes. My personal favorite TV theme songs. At number 10, Baywatch Hawaii, the second season version. It's Let Me Be the One by Fiji. If you listen to that song, it's like, and I thought it was pretty catchy, and then it's almost like a reggae type island beat. But then Stacey Kamano, Hello Nurse. That's all I'm going to say about that. And I loved the Baywatch Hawaii theme song. Number 9, Greatest American Hero. By Joey Scarberry. That song has been a hit in the 80s, in the early 80s. And, you had the lovely Connie Selica playing Ralph Hinckley's girlfriend, William Catt. And you got, Robert Culp. And But the Greatest American Hero, that theme song, man, that's the type of song you want to sing at your car. You go, believe it or not, I'm walking on air. Never thought I could be so free. Fired away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. And like it's a song like I can't believe everything's happened to me. I don't belong having this life or something like that. It's it's like the guy just stumbled upon something. It's like he stumbled upon aliens choosing him to wear a red cape and start solving crimes and fighting crimes and learning how to use his powers and all comedic results at the end of it. So that's one Greatest American Hero. Number 8, Fame by Irene Cara, and Fame and it's another catchy song. That's another song that you want to sing. You got Fame, I'm gonna live forever, light up the sky like a flame, fame. I'm gonna live forever, baby. Remember my name. And I admit though, Cynthia Gibb and Nia Peoples are the babes of Fame. That's what I'm gonna say of that show. They're total babes. Cynthia Gibb and Nia Peoples. That's all I'm gonna say on that matter. Although Nia Peoples reminds me of Kelly Kapowski before Kelly Kapowski. You know what I mean? All right, number 7. This was Welcome Back, Carter. Love the show. Hilarious. Yeah. You had Vinnie Bomberino. What? Where? You got Juan Epstein with all these absentee excuse notes. And you got Freddie Boom Boom Washington. Hi there. And then you got Arnold Horshack. Oh! But the theme song by John Sebastian of the Loving Spoonful, I believe, and he's the one. I used to have a record player a long time ago, a 45 record player. It was a toy record player. I had it for Christmas, and I think my dad had all these records, and one of them was the Loving Spoonful, Nashville Cats. Nashville Cats. Yep, and that was John Sebastian was part of that group, the Loving Spoonful, and he did the song to Welcome Back, Carter. Welcome back. Dreams are your ticket out. Welcome back to the same old place that you laughed about. Not easy to change when you turn around. It's easy, and it's a really catchy theme song. You're like, okay, this is grooving. I like it. Who would thought we need you? Who would thought we need you? Yeah, we're gonna need you. Yeah, we're gonna need you. What tease of my life, but we got them on the spot. Welcome back. Really cool song, man. Really cool song. And it's like one of those things, and I remember just you can remember just singing it in your car, and people gonna look at you strange, and you want to roll down the window, and go, hello, how are ya? I'm Arnold Horshack. I tried doing that while I run it. Yeah, see, I can't do that Arnold Horshack laugh. I go, something. I sound like Fred Flintstone. Hey, Barn. All right, number 6, The Monkees. Yeah, Mickey, Davey, Peter, and Mike. God rest 3 of the 4 souls in that group. Only Mickey Dolenz is left alive. But that theme song, here we come, walking down the street. We get the funniest looks from everyone we meet. Hey, we're the Monkees. People say we monkey around. We're too busy singing to put anybody down. We're just trying to be friendly. And that's another song that you want to sing in your car. And then people kind of look at you strange, and because they could produce a lot of songs. You had for the second season, they did the song for the ending, For Pete's Sake. Endless generation. And I used to watch the Monkees on reruns back in the 80s. You know what I mean? So when they were on, and I didn't know the show was in the 60s and all that. Lots of things back in the 80s that kind of blew my mind. So that's number 6. Number 5, Land of the Lost, the 1991 version. Out vacation again, map without a plan. I've never shown danger down the road. Felt a little vacant as the earth is quaking. There's nowhere. It's the right on life. across the line, falling through time, living in the land of the lost. And it was a pretty catchy theme song back then, the Land of the Lost. Not the original one that was a Yor who became host of Finders Keepers. No, the 1991 version of Land of the Lost. So that's number 5. Another one's like one of those toe tappers, Number 4, another of those toe tappers, Silver Spoons, from the 5th season only, the 5th season version, the rock version, Dan, 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 dan. Here we are, face to face, a couple of silver spoons, hoping to find a two of a kind, making it go, making it grow. Together, we're gonna find our way. Together, taking the time each day to learn all about those things you just can't find. That's one of the reasons why that rock version really can get you fired up and get you ready to go and make you look forward to hearing that song. And that's something to sorry, I was checking out something. That's something to you gotta look into. So that's number 4. Now number 3, this one's from the 2000s. Young Americans, 6 packs by the Getaway People. Slip Macs and Big Macs keep us rolling down the road. Big dreams and wild schemes wherever we go. And it has a hip hop beat, and the guitar going to hip hop beat. It's like, okay, you want to do one of these dances, Learn to appreciate. You got to hear the whole song, man. It's really cool. There's 2 versions of the song, and one of the lyrics go big dreams and wild schemes, and the other one's called cigarettes and coffee, which I don't smoke cigarettes and I don't drink coffee, so I like the other version better, the TV version. So that's Young Americans at number 3. Number 2, Give Me a Break, the 1st and 2nd seasons only. That TV theme song. Nell Carter, the star of that show, sang it. And, give me a break, I sure deserve it. It's time to make it to the top. Give me a break. Give me a break. The game is survival. Give me a break. And plan my arrival. Give me a break. For heaven's sake. What happened to my piece of the cake? Give me a break. I'm on a happy ending, no tired of pretending, won't let them get the best of me. Whoa, 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 give me a break. The game is survival. Give me a break. And that was, and Kari Michelson, cutie. I love Kari Michelson, So that's number 2. Now, the number 1, my personal favorite, number 1 favorite TV theme song of all time, One Day at a Time, and I'm talking about the 70s, 80s version. Not the one the Gloria Estefan sang. I like, I'm always been an originator. I've always liked the originals. That's the time, I know. And, because it has that beat, it's like, this is it, this is it. This is life, the one you get. So go and have a ball. This is it, this is it. Straight ahead and rest assured, you can't be sure at all. So while you're ahead, enjoy the view. Keep on doing what you do. Hold on tight, we'll muddle through one day at a time, one day at a time. So up on your feet, somewhere there's music playing. Don't you worry none, you'll just take it like it comes, one day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time, da-da-da, one day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time, da-da-da, one day at a time. And that theme song is very, very catchy, and it has a, and the lyrics kind of speak to you. It's like, hey, just take things one day at a time, you'll be fine. That's what it is. Yeah, another honorable mention would be the Love Boat, and another one, Three's Company. Three's Company had a pretty cool theme song, but Three's Company. I love Jenny Lee Harrison. She's my favorite. Out of Suzanne Summers, God rest her soul, Priscilla Barnes, and Jenny Lee Harrison, I like Jenny Lee Harrison. That's all I'm going to say in that matter. She was a babe of the 80s. Maybe I should do a top 10 babes of the 80s. That'd be something for the future. So those are my top 10 favorite TV theme songs. TV show theme songs of all time. This was, like I said, this is a very difficult list, so I do apologize if I left any of your favorites out. If you want to give me your personal top 10 favorites, you can do that in the comment section, and we'll see, how compatible we can be, so to speak, and as far as TV shows are concerned. So, yeah, that's it. That's all the time we have on this episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans, 1977, episode 2054. Top of the Shenanigan charts, number 19. We're going to have some fun with that. I'm going to probably do another list. And that other list is going to be top 10 personal favorite TV cartoons theme song. Top 10 personal favorite TV cartoon theme songs. We're going into the cartoon realm on this one. And that'll be on the next episode. So, I will see y'all later. You guys have a wonderful day. And until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with A Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.